Dome Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, we had everything going on. We know what time it is with our most relevant heavyweights, our champions. We know Anthony Joshua's going to fight Alexander Povetkin sometime in September. And, we've been in talks with who's Deontay Wilder going to fight, and the name is Dominic Breazeale. That's the one in the front. It's mandatory, even though Deontay doesn't have to fight in mandatory, but this is going to be the guy. They have a little backstory. They had a little problem with one of the fights in the lobby with Deontay Wilder's little brother, and the scuffle came out. I think even a lawsuit came up. So, it's cool. Dominic Breazeale is a guy, big old guy, about 6'7", 250 something, and he can take a wallop. He takes a punch. We've seen it when he lost to Anthony Joshua. I think he took Joshua about 6 rounds, and he took a beating. But Josh was a big old dude hitting him the whole day. Joshua got rid of him. But other than that, he takes punches in fights, but that's what he does, and he's coming back. And because he's 6'7", 250 and over, he's winning these fights. I think his fight against Ugonoh, right, or Ugonoh, this guy from Poland, Nigerian descent. This is a bad boy. I can't wait to see what he's gonna do when he's came back and have won a few fights. But let him get back in the real mix. Somebody very athletic and has a good game on him. It's a bad boy, right? Breazeale, took some punches, and that was a very good fight with Breazeale and this guy. But Breazeale was resilient at the end and still came back. Dominic Breazeale has come out and said straight up, he says, I am going to beat Wilder easier than Ugonoh, right? And Eric Molina. Eric Molina, he said he's going to beat him easier than he beat Eric Molina and Ugonoh. He don't think Deontay Wilder is that good. He was at the Gerald Washington fight, and he said Gerald had him going in the first 2 rounds, and once he saw that fight, he's confident he beats Wilder. I believe him. I believe him, because of what he brings to the table. It's going to be a better fight than we think, right? It's going to be a better fight than we think because of the fact that he can take a punch. And he's got enough dog in him. He's going to try to push Wilder around and do his thing. He's going to come in this fight believing he's going to win it. That's for sure. Now, and he said something that was the most significant to me, because that's what I've been saying. He said Deontay Wilder, what did he weigh? 214 pounds in his last fight. That's 14 pounds away from a cruiserweight. And this is his quote pretty much. Ain't nowhere in hell is anybody over 230 pounds supposed to be giving this man respect. And he ain't getting it from me. That last part I added on that, but that's what he meant. So can we rewind that? Ain't no way in hell anybody over 230 pounds supposed to be giving him no respect. Right? Anthony Joshua, how much he weigh? About 250 something? And others? That's the point. We got to remember that. That's why I like what Dominic Breazeale is saying, because that's what you're thinking. Listen, let's remember, he is very, very, a lot smaller than everybody, Deontay Wilder. He's not as big as these guys. So when we talk about negotiations and how much and this and that, it's a little guy. We shouldn't be really talking about somebody having a problem for going to pick up 50 million really easy by beating somebody 214 to 220 pounds. So if someone is a problem at 220 pounds or less, then he must be a real problem, right? And Dominic Breazeale was stating, when he gets somebody hurt, he's so awkward. Looks like a street fighter. How can he be? He's regressed, or he didn't say regressed, but he didn't improve since in those 40 fights, right? He looks like a street fighter when he gets somebody hurt, right? And then he said another thing I disagree with. He said, and he gets lucky with the right hand. He gets lucky with the right hand. But if he's not going to land that, then what's going to happen? Got two answers. One, talk to Chris Arreola before you fight Deontay Wilder. Please, Dominic Breazeale, talk to Chris Arreola, right? So you can find out what that jab can do to you. That's first. Secondly, a right hand is lucky. Then there's some I'm talking about people need to be hanging around Deontay Wilder and taking him to Vegas and be like, yo, can I just hang around? Because you got to be very lucky to be able to hit somebody and say, oh, he's out. Oh, yeah, Spilka knew it when he hit him. And others hitting him and walking away, knowing when people are finished. That means you know when your right hand lands, and also means you are a sharp shooter of the highest order. But if Dominic Breazeale believes it's luck, If he believes he's way too big to be running around giving this man respect, that's the belief that you're going to need to beat a Deontay Wilder. And I think this is going to be a good fight. And I think Dominique Breazeale is at least in the right mindset to go up against this guy, Deontay Wilder, is basically with no respect. Could possibly be we wake him up from the hospital talking about, hey, you had at least you had no respect and you got a check. But at the end of the day, you hit the deck. Don't Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm about to here, y'all.